Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at Darth Maul from the 30th Anniversary Collection. Now this guy, honestly, is not that great, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. So here it is, pretty standard for the 30th Anniversary carded figures. Nice big image of Darth Maul up here in the corner, looking awesome. And then on the back, it's got an image of Darth Maul from the movie, as well as an image of the actual figure itself. And then right above that, there is a brief description. And of course, if you'd like to read that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. And then finally down here, it's got all of the other figures that were released, just around this same time. So pretty standard stuff, so let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself. Now Darth Maul stands at 3 3/4 inches tall, so he's right in scale with all of your other Star Wars 3 3/4 inch figures, and he does come with a couple accessories. The first one, of course, is his lightsaber. And as you can see, it's not terrible. There is a little bit of paintwork on there. You know, the buttons are actually painted red and there's these black stripes. But overall, the sculpt work is a little soft. Not the biggest deal in the world. And then it's got translucent red blades on there. So this is a functional accessory and it does look nice when it's posed with the figure. Then his next accessory is the Collectible Coin. This one is for Phantom Menace, obviously. It's got the Roman numeral on the back. Pretty cool overall. It's got Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan on the front. As far as the figure's articulation goes, it's fairly posable, but it's very, very dated. We'll run through it here. So he's got a swivel in the head, a swivel in his shoulder on both sides. Then he's got cut joint or swivel elbows on, I think it's this side. Yeah, so this side has a swivel elbow. This one is solid, but this one has a cut joint at the glove, and this one does not. So very, very strange articulation. He does have a cut joint at his waist, swivel hips, excellent range of motion there, and then hinged knees with a nice range. So overall, it's a little dated. It does actually work as far as being functional, but you can definitely tell that this figure, was dated back then, but it's really, really dated now. One other problem that I have with this figure, are the soft goods. Frankly, at this scale, the soft goods don't typically work that well, especially the hoods. As you can see, there's pretty much no way to keep the hood from popping up above the figure. And one thing about this figure that I really disliked is the paint on the head. Now, the actual face paint of the tattoos is, fairly well done, but they left the horns red, and it just gives the figure overall just a really cheap look. So, overall, this figure was a re-release then, and it's not the greatest figure overall. Really, the only thing that it's good for is sitting on a speeder or in the Sith Infiltrator, and I think that's really why they re-released it. Now, obviously, one of the biggest things that I think why this figure looks so ugly is he's missing half of his tunic. And that's so that he can actually sit down. But frankly, it's just not a very appealing figure overall. And there are a ton of other Darth Maul figures that are better than this one. So this is one I definitely recommend avoiding unless you just need one that you need it to actually sit down. So if you have any comments or questions, hit me up on my social media. Link for that will be down in the description below. And I guess I'll see you later.